Hello there and welcome to my playthrough of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So, there's a lot to talk about, so brace yourself. I'm just going to put my controller on charger, so you'll hear a noise. Right, let's just go and have a look at the news feed first, because in the time it took me to fly back, basically the clan invasion has um, developed considerably, let's say that. So I'm not going to go through everything, but we'll talk through enough of it. So you can see, like, back here, I'm trying to think what we've got in terms of months. I don't know how it's structured. Okay, yeah, so December 3051. Just let me get the time frame for you. So we're in March 3052, right? So there's just an absolute ton of stuff has happened. So Tycross falls to new invader clan Steel Viper. So they're now a thing, obviously. And yeah, this is where everything in the Innisphere in that northern section of the map just starts to fall very, very easily. Al Shane has fallen to Clan Ghostbear, so that is a Rasselhard Republic area. Clan Novacat's confirmed to be latest adversary on Combine Front. They get brought in basically to support Clan Smoke Jaguar, and they are like serious enemies as well. So there's a lot of issues there, and I've got to say they've really gone hard on the Novacat in the in the clan Novacat emblem there. The actual one of the few clans I actually do like. Because they turn against the clans, so I'm a little bit of a Novacat fanboy. Gunsberg unconditionally surrenders without a fight. So this is our old friend who said if we ever went back there, he'd come and get us, right? And so let's read this one out because this one's really interesting. So news from the Free Wrestler Republic looks increasingly grim as famed Ronin war hero Tor Myruberg. So remember, he was our. We fought alongside him, but he hates us because he hates mercenaries. Has decided to unconditionally surrender his home of Gunsberg to Clan Wolf after meeting with a long representative from the clan, guaranteeing the public's safety. And to be fair to the clans, they do quite a bit of that. There are lots of like zany, weird things happening at this time. So there is this really weird case where, and it's Clan Ghostbear win a planet because they challenge them to a game of American football, and the Clan Ghostbear just happened to be really good at American football and absolutely thrash them and then take the planet. But I quite like it that the clans are at least have enough like about them to do things like that as opposed to, you know, just go and destroy everything. So like the fact is, like when there is an honour to them as long as you basically just surrender to them and let them take over. They're not. It's when you challenge them. They've kind of got that medieval warfare edict, which is if you put up a fight, all bets are off and we'll sack your city. So yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. So in a tearful address to the citizens of Gunsberg, the wheelchair-bound Myruberg called upon the memory of his daughter Tyra, who sacrificed herself to save first Prince Magnusson, and of his grief as a father, as a leader who gave so much to see Russell free, but as a leader of Gunsberg, he can no longer, in good conscience, ask the citizens to march to certain death as his daughter has done, begging his citizens to obey Clan Wolf in an effort to save themselves from the misery he now faces daily. And that's a really sad end to Tor Myruberg, because we kind of remember him as that like serious warrior that we've fought alongside, and he's now obviously a broken man. His daughter, though, Tyra, is an absolute hero. She is the one that basically brings the clan invasion to a screeching halt for enough time for the Innisphere to sort itself out. If you played through Clan MechWarrior, MechWarrior 5 clans, you will have seen all that story. And I've talked about it many times on this channel, so we won't rehash all that. But then there's all these other things as well. So we've got Mariskovka, I can never say that, Maskirovka agent kills Justin Anelad and Candice Liao. So on New Avalon, an assassin with ties to the Cappies entered the St. Ives consulate, murdering Duchess Candace, and husband Justin Allard. Justin Allard is like one of the key like people in all of BattleTech, really. So this is what then like throws the St. Ives Compact out and kind of forces it eventually back into Capellan hands. So that's a big thing, obviously, which we, which is when the we'll see it when we look at the map in a second, because it's all changed, and we've now got like the final, not quite final, but one of the, a map that goes on for a long time now with all where the clans are, and St. Ives will eventually get annexed back into Capellan space. Captain Ragnar Magnusson falls to Clan Wolf, so this is the Rasselhag basically just on its knees now. But then in January 3052, and we actually played this. If you played through MechWarrior 5 Clans, you actually take a seat in this battle, and that's Luthien stands. And this is the defining turning point where the inner sphere basically, like the line is drawn and it goes no further. And on January the 4th, a coalition of both Clan Smoke Jaguar and Clan Novacat threatened the Draconis Combine's capital of Luthien. Rather than flee, the Caretan royal family stayed and fought for their nation's capital. Coordinator I'm so bad with overseas names. Takashi Kurita and grandson Hohiro Kurita personally taken to the field themselves as, and this is our guy here, Teddy Kurita, so he's the one that we fought alongside in the War of 3039, coordinated the defence of the Combine's capital from the Imperial City. In a surprise that stunned many high-ranking officers of the DCMS, the Combine was aided in their defence of the capital by a contingent of mercenary battalions from Wolf Dragoons, Kellhounds and Crescent Hawks. And if you chose the correct side in Clan, keep forgetting the name, MechWarrior 5 Clans, then you fought alongside them as well, who came to Luthien on the orders of First Prince Hans Davian in clear defiance of the Coordinator's death to mercenaries edicts. Despite tensions and even hostilities between the mercs and high-ranking officials, the defenders of Luthien were able to hold back the clan tide, and after 2 days of intense fighting that saw each side throw everything they have at each other, the Combine emerged victorious as each clan fell back to their drop ships to escape. In more ways than one, the Battle of Luthien have proven definitively that when united, the DCMF and the Force of the Dragon cannot be beat. Glory to House Creator, glory to the DC for the Dragon. That is the moment. And we've only got one more section here. So the Kungzame have struggled to leverage the massive mercenary reserves, sponsored by Comstar in any meaningful way, against the two clans that threaten to engulf our nation. In the face of annihilation, Magnusson has pensioned Comstar for further aid. And I'm learning, I think I'd once said that was the... I'd seen a pension used in a sentence like this before, and I said, is that right? It is right. I take back, that was from absolutely ages ago that I recorded that, but I remember seeing it, and I looked into it, and pension can be used this way. So, learn something every day. Weeks of talks between Magnusson and Mindale Waterley appeared to have borne fruit, as Magnusson office now reports that Magnusson has just finished a highly productive meeting with Presenter Marshal Anastasius Fouts. Does this mean that the elected prince anticipates the Comgars to mobilise to aid the Republic in time of its need? And this is the big moment. This is the start of Fox run against the clans now, and he's all gearing up to go to war with them at the Battle of Tukid. So, at the moment, lads, let's just have a look at the star map, see where we're at. So we're out here on Herndon, and now this is the final map as we'll probably see it on this game. So on this here, we've got Clan Smoke Jaguar, we've got Clan Ghost Bear, we've got Clan Wolf, we've got the Jade Turkeys, Clan Jade. I don't, does it tell us that what they are? Ah, okay, it does. So yeah, we've got Clan Steel Viper. And so some of this is a joint corridor, right? So some of these worlds, we just had one. Where is it? There we are. Waldorf, as in Waldorf salad, presumably. That's Clan Steel Viper. It does just keep 4 corridors though, so it doesn't split them up, even though they are technically different clans. It doesn't matter either way. But most of it is the. There's still some pirate base places left as well. That's interesting. But yeah, most of this is Clan Jade Falcon. There they are. And we're going to have to go and wreck some Jade Falcon face at some point. Then we've got Clan Wolf. Some of this then, so this should... Okay, yeah, so some of these areas are still then technically under the control of the Rasselhag Republic. So it must just be doing it by law, but most of it is Clan Ghostbar. Not sure what the situation is then. It's the same here. Okay, there we are. Answer my question. I was going to say I don't know if Novacat have any territory, and they do. So you can see they've conquered Itabayana. But most of this will be the Smoke Jags, Iris as well, Novacat. So yeah, that's like I said. This, from a lore perspective, this will change over the next 10 years, and the Capellans will get a lot bigger, stronger. And also as well, yeah, the Rasselhag Republic will disappear. I think they become, if memory serves me correctly, they become like a protection power by Comstar. It's again, we'll see as we're playing along and we get into the beyond May 3052. For now, though, what we're going to do is, and because I said this, I'm still on my my weekend, and it's a rainy, miserable Saturday outside, so we're going to play some BattleTech. And what we're going to do, for the first time, I'm going to go, because we are so poor, we've only got 11 million C-bills. I think we've got about 1/4 left before we go bankrupt. So I'm going to go and do some of these random missions, and they'll be very, very tough. But it's going to be for Karita and the Rasselhag Republic here, so there should be good C-bills involved. So let's just fly out there now. And let's do some contracts. So we got, look, we've got a beachhead for Karita against the Smoke Jags. How exciting. Now, oh my god, look at the monies on this one. I mean, even the base level monies are insane. So 9 million C-bills, that's exactly what we need.
The mission area is under a heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility for you.
Right, let's then get Lemuel, bring Brendan. Going to bring a good team today. I've changed my Mad Cat up. I've done what I said I would do. Oh, not actually. There's a problem there with Bouncer. He looks like he's missing some ammo, so I'll have to go and fix that at some point. I might have taken the Clan Gauss ammo off by accident when I was reformatting him, so I need to go and fix that. For now, though, we will play. I'm going to bring that Timberwolf again because I want to. One, it's really quick and it'll be super useful for this mission. Yeah. And what else have we got? Oh, do you know what, actually? No. I'm actually going to bring Teddy. And we're going to bring Adrian as well, because these have now been completely clan mech'd up. You can see Adrian then has got full clan spec apart from the light rifles, and Teddy has got 6 clan impulse lasers. Chef's kiss. Then we'll give our other lads then some clan mechs. So we'll put you. What do we want here? Yeah, that's fine. Do you know what, actually? I might bring Azov off. It's 365 tons. That's a really strong lance. So this is the first random mission I've actually ever done against the clans. We've just been fighting them thus far. For the,
that's as close as I can get you without getting shot down. Our employer's invasion force stands ready to invade once we've gained control over the air defenses of this region. Head to the targeted garrison, defeat any forces you encounter, and capture the installation. I'll be waiting nearby to pick you up. Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Target destroyed. Target
Targets
acquired.
on screen. Assume they're hostile and engage.
Scratch that one.
so
That's one set done.
this actually looks like a really short one. So we've already destroyed 2 of the radar dishes. Looks like there'll be artillery. Don't know when that's all going to kick in. It's weird because we're going up against the clans today, and the clans not fans of artillery, but I suppose we'll forgive that law point because we are
Target
still.
acquired.
Oh my god, that's
Target
6
destroyed.
impulses is nuts. Yeah, we'll forgive that point because
Target destroyed.
it will be a Salome unit guarding the basically clan territory. So, yeah, that's how the clans operate. The only issue is now, and this is where the game is in desperate need of to get more variety in the mechs, the clans would never ever use
If I knew we were
Omnimax
going out to the woods, I'd have packed a picnic.
to do the heavy lifting on a mission like this, and we don't have much option. If we're going against Clan Smoke Jaguar, they'll be dropping Mad Cats and Vultures and everything else on us. But the problem is, and it's quite a significant problem, is that would never happen. What they would actually do is use their second line mechs, or even old Inner
Once
Sphere
you've
mechs.
found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
So you'd find things like old
That's close
Star
enough.
League
Ready
mechs,
to start pickup
you know,
operation.
like the mechs that I love. You'd usually
Excellent
find
find,
things like
Commander.
that.
Beginning recovery now.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area.
Acquired.
Moving in to investigate.
Artillery garrison destroyed.
We've had no enemies thrown at us yet, though, so slightly weird.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And I think, yeah, we're just going to take out our last. Here we are.
Okay, lads,
And
let's
yeah,
take
it's
him
a
down.
Koshi. Okay, yeah. So this is this is where the lore is going to be a bit silly.
Target destroyed.
Sleepers shoot off one of my components.
Yeah, you're just not going to get that. They are not going to use. The whole premise of Omnimax is that they are like the ultimate blitzkrieg force. So you can basically just throw them into a battle front line. They're really easy to fix because of all their omnipods, and then you basically just like absolutely take that to your opponent, and just through like lightning war. I mean, the very concept of blitzkrieg, the clans are phenomenal at that, and then they will populate the worlds that they take just full of like Saloma units, second line units, basically like the people that are not running the society, because the clans are effectively for want of a better term, they're like a quasi-fascist state, if you want to put it that way. You know, they're like a military junta, and everyone's got their place in society. If you go against your place in society, you are basically ostracised from society, or worse. That's what the bandit caste is. It's a very, very cruel civilization. Looks a lot like, you know, what people say about the Inner Sphere. They'll say things like, well, you know, the Inner Sphere is like a feudalist state. Yes, there's a lot of problems with the Inner Sphere, for
Radar
sure.
dish down.
Pretty miserable, actually.
Enemy radar capability has been disabled.
You know, there's very like little
Anti-aircraft
democracy
guns are now
or
offline. Support dropships will now be able to land.
lovely. There's very little, you know, democracy, anything like that. But the clans, you'd still say in the Inner Sphere though, there are still, like government by government, there are places that like worlds which value their freedom, or they do have a semblance of democracy. So you go to the Free Worlds League where they actually have democracy. You know,
I've
but the
been informed that
clans,
support is on its way.
no
Let's
such
hope they
thing.
make it.
You are basically ruled by a warrior caste.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little backup.
elemental.
We're on our way in. Stand by
Nice.
2 mics. Whiskey 6-1, out.
Enemies inbound. Secure the perimeter.
So thus far, I've
That's
found the
target.
elementals
Eliminate all the defenders.
really not very threatening. Ooh.
New target.
He's-
Man-of-war.
Well, it's
Incoming
barely
missile.
threatening. Like I say, I always say this about the Man of War. It's basically the charger of the clans. My God, there's absolute
One of my components was blown off.
just tons and tons of elementals here. Crazy. Don't seem to be doing much damage though. But my God, there's like a. See, again, this wouldn't happen really either. Like the elementals, by their nature, are used
Target
in a
acquired.
like a really offensive manner. You know, this is an unusual usage of them, like to defend a base.
Alright.
They're really
What
difficult
best
to
does.
target though. I mean, that's correct, right? Because they're little. Ah. I'm bad at this because my mech is
Target
just not.
acquired.
I could potentially get my SRM6 out here. That might be the best one. There we go.
Target destroyed.
I've had very little experience hitting them this far. It seems like we got the better ones, but
All forces in the area, converge and eliminate.
Capture zone is clear. Move in.
so
Keep the
yeah.
base clear of any additional hostiles while we take control. We've made a wee impression on these folk. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Aircraft for the clans.
You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing the base.
I mean, it's just going to
All
be.
forces, you are clear to fire on
New
base.
target. Dasher.
Fire for effect. Fire at will.
It does
Confirming
seem
new
like.
objective. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery. They're not done yet, Commander. And it looks like primary scouting missed some artillery batteries. The guns have gone silent, Commander. The enemy artillery has been neutralized.
Incoming missile.
Smashing, Commander. It's gonna pop, so stay back.
It does seem like the game. You know, like when it's working out its difficulty. Because this is just a random mission. It must be like giving whatever the equivalencies of battle value. Like a clan mech is worth a ton, right? Because we've only thus far gone up against 3 clan mechs. They've now just dropped
New target.
several.
Blackhawk.
So that's good.
Knock, Reaper deployed.
But again, they're not.
Target acquired.
So that-
Lost.
Target destroyed.
But for the difficulty of this mission, it seems like it's really quite forgiving in some ways.
Target destroyed.
I mean, look at the lance that dropped with us. Warhammer, a longbow, and a rifleman. Like, and we've just had we had a gargoyle there, loads of elementals. So yeah, the battle value must be like through the roof, which is, I suppose, understandable. You know, you can't really say that's not appropriate. It kind of should be like that, really. But and you know, our team is pretty badly beaten up, right? Like we've lost armor on there. Like the executioner's got its arm pretty badly damaged. But I think that will be us now, is it?
Here is where we earn our pay.
Okay, 3 more
Incoming
things to
battle
kill.
mechs. A lot of them.
3. And they're landing pretty much on top of us, but that's fine. Oh, I love that broadsword. Such a beautiful dropship. I'm really interested to see what they drop. Okay, oh, we've got dire wolves. Okay.
Sorry, sir, I can't see what
So that's where the game really got serious. Okay, I get it.
Target acquired.
That poor Jimmy's at it.
Where am I?
Blow the bits here.
Okay, he's lost his PPC. That's not too bad.
Thanks.
I'm really hoping that we get a direwolf. That would be lovely.
Knock, Reaper deployed.
Target destroyed.
Just go pick no.
Well worth it. If we just have to sacrifice an ERPPC to get a direwolf.
That's done it.
Nice.
Conditions are clear for the invasion.
Well, that's really interesting. I'm
All
really glad
stations,
that we
this is
did
Sierra
that.
1-1. Be advised, we've just completed a re-entry. Lights are green.
Nice. Well
Dropships
done.
can now land. Sierra 1-1. out.
Taking it to the clans. Yeah, sorry, just a very interesting thing to see that. I mean, the game then ratcheted up considerably in difficulty on that last drop. And it's good to know that we can compete with it though, because that is probably about as hard as you get from a random mission. Fingers crossed for direwolf. We should have a chance of getting one because we did get 2 dropped then. Ah, that's a shame. Oh no, no, that's not one, is it? That's a Warhawk. Sorry, I'll have that. That's the other mech that I was really wanting. Oh yeah, take that all day long. Beautiful. I need some of this as well. I've got some AMS systems clan AMS systems I can't use, so I don't have the ammo. So we'll take a couple of those. We'll take that as well. Oh, look. Regular clan 6s with Artemis. That's interesting. I've not seen any of that thus far, so that's a new component to me, and that's perfect. Oh, and we got a Warhawk. Hello, sailor. And we're now doing not so bad on money because we've got 18 million, so that kind of bought us another quarter. And look at this Walcott holding out there. Walcott's the only, I think it's the only thing on the map that's holding out. I think everything else is gone. Right, what I'm going to do is then, it's been a long one that because I did the preamble and everything. I'm going to go and do some repairs and then we'll come back at some point. Again, I genuinely think that this, the core missions have been done. But again, I'm not going to end it for quite a while. I'm not going to stop until we've done all the objective logs. So we've got, we've got 4 missions. We've even got defending. X marks the spot. That is the Somerset mission. So we'll get to go and hit some Jade turkeys. I definitely want to go up against Jade Falcon as well, and I want to see what happens after. I mean, we're in April now, right? So Tukiad is just about to come up. What I might do, let's just fly back. We've kind of got the leeway now with the money, and I need to do repairs. Anyway, I want to see what happens when we get to Tukiad. Yeah, okay, right, let's read this. So, what date are we on? We're on May 22nd, 3052. So, Tukiad has, I believe, it's just happened. Yeah, it's literally, it's like, I can't remember the exact date, it's like May the, I want to say like May the 17th, something like that, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll find out. Oh no, it's on the 20th, okay. So, important notice from Comstar. Attention people of the Inner Sphere, we wish to inform you that Comstar is currently engaged in operations in the clan occupation zones to bring about a new era of peace and prosperity for all of humanity. Due to these extensive ongoing operations undertaken by both our valiant com guards and ROM personnel stationed across the Inner Sphere, we will temporarily be suspending the HPG, CMB and MRB base. Wow, even suspended mercenary services. While we engage in ongoing operations. All Comstar buildings, studios, MRB hiring halls and HP stations will remain closed at this time. We wish to stress that the loss of service is only a temporary measure and will be restored as soon as we are able. Thank you for your patience. Peace of Blake be with you all. Right, so May the 20th. Aware of the threat the clans presented to the dream of our blessed order, Anastasius Vogt and his com guards, by order of Primus Mindo Waterley, met and defeated the invaders within the first 3 weeks of May 3052. In stopping the clans, he facilitates the rebirth of our blessed order and its acceptance of a role Jerome Blake envisaged when he founded Comstar. From this day forth, the 20th of May shall be remembered as the day the Com Guards emerged victorious from the battlefield of Tukiad to win us a hard-earned 15 years of peace between our people and the children of Kerensky. And there you are. So that then is indeed, as it was previously, the final map, with Tukiad being the moment that is probably the most famous event in all of BattleTech, is the Battle of Tukiad. And it's on such like a nondescript nothing of a world that barely anybody can say. But there you go. And yeah, so now then, I would guess, I mean, I'm coming to the end of this playthrough, right? Because once I've done these, so I've just remembered we got a Warhawk. That is very exciting. So, if we go and look at this, I will. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The list isn't actually a mission. We've done that. I don't know why it's still there, to be honest. But it's that's gather up all the elite pilots, which we've done. So yeah, there's only a few missions left, and then I can maybe go out to these places and do these. I don't know what it's. I don't know if it just wants us to go there. So I don't know if it's a mission per se, but I can investigate that as we're going along. So yeah, you probably find that until the next DLC is out, in which case, if they do like the Battle of Tukiad or something like that, we've obviously just gone past it. But that's fine, because what I can do is I can reload the game into the new DLC if they ever bring it out, and it'll just transport all my team here back in time, which we've got no option. I don't want to do that, but I don't really have any option at all, because the clan invasion window is such a tight time frame, and there's so much going on that they could explore on the DLC. Anyway, we're back in the game, got some money back. I have got to go and have a look at this cheeky boy. We got a Warhawk that's very exciting. I love me a Warhawk. Oh, look, he's got the classic smoke jazz pattern as well. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's going to be cool. It's the B variant, so it's the Gauss rifle variant, which is very nice. Unfortunately, we wrecked most of his equipment, but we did keep the Gauss rifle, so that at least means something. We lost the narc, which I'm not actually that bothered. I don't think I put a narc on this thing anyway. So I'll go and repair him, and when I come back, I will either do a few more random missions, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, or I'll fly us out to these locations and do these, these like special high value missions. We've also got as well, we've got missions on Trell and Somerset. But it'd be quite poetic if we finished the game on Somerset, wouldn't it? Anyway, I will leave it there. I'll thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you again next time.